What if the person standing between you and the life you dream about is not your enemy? Not your circumstances, not your lack of money, not your bad luck, but you? What if the real battle isn't out there in the world, but inside your own mind? Right now, there are two versions of you fighting for control. One version wants comfort, excuses, easy pleasures, and temporary happiness. The other version wants greatness, discipline, power, respect, and a future so extraordinary that people will wonder how you did it. And here's the painful truth. Both versions cannot survive together. One must die so the other can live. That is why today is not about improving yourself. Today is about destroying yourself. Not physically, not emotionally, but destroying every weak habit, every limiting belief, every excuse, every fear, every addiction to comfort that has silently been controlling your life for years. Because the person you are today cannot become the person you want to be tomorrow. Think about a snake. Before it grows, it sheds its old skin. Think about a forest. Before new life appears, sometimes a fire must burn away what no longer belongs. Think about an eagle. During a certain stage of its life, it goes through a painful transformation, losing old feathers so stronger ones can grow. Nature understands a secret that most people never learn. Growth demands destruction. Yet most people want success without sacrifice. They want confidence without facing fear. They want a strong body without pain. They want respect without discipline. They want results without transformation. The life doesn't work that way. Every new version of you requires the death of an old version. Maybe the old version wakes up late every day. Maybe the old version quits when things get hard. Maybe the old version spends hours scrolling through social media while dreams slowly die in silence. Maybe the old version keeps waiting for motivation. Maybe the old version keeps saying, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become years. And one day, that person wakes up realizing they traded their potential for comfort. Don't let that become your story. Because deep inside, you already know what needs to be destroyed. You know the habits that are holding you back. You know the excuses you've repeated so many times that they've started sounding like facts. You know the fears that have kept you trapped in the same place while life moves forward without you. The question is not whether you know. The question is whether you're finally ready to act. Because transformation begins with honesty. Look at yourself without lies. Look at yourself without excuses. Look at yourself without pretending. Ask yourself, if I continue living exactly like this for the next 5 years, where will I end up? What will my body look like? What will my bank account look like? What will my dreams look like? What will my future look like? And if that vision scares you, good. Fear can be a gift when it wakes you up. The greatest tragedy is not failing. The greatest tragedy is never becoming who you could have been. Imagine standing at the end of your life and meeting the person you were capable of becoming. Stronger, smarter, healthier, wealthier, more disciplined, more courageous. And then realizing you never became that person because you were too attached to comfort. That pain is far greater than any temporary struggle you face today. So if you truly want to build yourself, prepare for war. Because the old you will not leave quietly. The old you will beg for comfort. The old you will whisper excuses. The old you will tell you to sleep in, skip the workout, avoid the challenge, stay safe, stay average. The old you will fight for survival. And that's exactly why you must become ruthless. Not with other people, with your own weaknesses. Every morning when the alarm rings, a battle begins. Every time you face discomfort, a battle begins. Every time you choose discipline over pleasure, a battle begins. And every battle you win makes the stronger version of you more powerful. Most people think confidence comes before action. They're wrong. Confidence comes after action. After you prove to yourself that you can do hard things. After you keep promises to yourself. After you show up when you don't feel like it. After you keep moving when motivation disappears. That's when confidence is born. That's when self-respect is built. That's when transformation becomes real. Remember this, your future self is watching you right now. The person you will become 5 years from now is being created by the choices you make today. Every excuse shapes that future. Every disciplined action shapes that future. Every decision matters. Every moment matters. You don't become successful in one day. You become successful through thousands of small victories that nobody sees. The workout nobody applauds. The study session nobody notices. The sacrifice nobody understands. The discipline nobody celebrates. Greatness is built in the dark, long before it is recognized in the light. And that's why most people never achieve it. They want applause before effort, results before sacrifice, recognition before mastery. But champions understand something different. They understand that becoming extraordinary requires doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, over and over again, even when nobody is watching. So stop asking whether it's worth it. Stop asking whether it's hard. Stop asking whether you'll succeed. Ask a better question. Who must I become to create the life I want? Because success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the kind of person capable of achieving it. Want a stronger body? Become disciplined. Want more money? Become valuable. Want confidence? Become courageous. Want respect? Become consistent. Everything begins with who you are becoming. And becoming requires destruction. Destroy the mindset that says you're not good enough. Destroy the habit of quitting when things get uncomfortable. Destroy the addiction to instant gratification. Destroy the fear of judgment. Destroy the belief that you need permission. Destroy the version of yourself that keeps choosing short-term comfort over long-term fulfillment. Let that version die. Let it go. It has served its purpose. It got you here. But it cannot take you where you're meant to go. The next level of your life demands a different version of you. Stronger, sharper, more focused, more disciplined, more committed, more relentless. And yes, the process will hurt. Change always hurts. Growth always hurts. Transformation always hurts. But staying the same hurts too. Being stuck hurts. Regret hurts. Watching your dreams slowly fade hurts. The question is not whether you'll experience pain. The question is which pain you'll choose, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of growth or the pain of staying trapped. One pain leads to strength. The other leads to suffering. Choose wisely. Because every day you delay, the gap between who you are and who you could become grows wider. But here's the beautiful part. The moment you decide to change, everything begins shifting. Not because the world changes, because you change. And when you change, your actions change, your standards change, your habits change, your future changes. Suddenly, obstacles become opportunities. Failures become lessons. Setbacks become fuel. Pain becomes power. The same life that once defeated you becomes the training ground that builds you. And one day, people will look at you and see confidence, strength, discipline, success. They will think you got lucky. They will think you were gifted. They will think it happened overnight. But you will know the truth. You will remember the days you fought battles nobody saw. You will remember the moments you chose discipline over comfort. You will remember the nights you wanted to quit, but kept going. You will remember the version of yourself you had to destroy in order to become who you are. So today, Make a decision. Not a wish. Not a dream. A decision. Decide that the old version of you no longer controls your future. Decide that excuses no longer have power over your life. Decide that comfort will no longer steal your potential. Decide that fear will no longer determine your direction. Decide that from this moment forward, you are committed to becoming the strongest version of yourself. Because the life you want is not waiting for the old you. It's waiting for the new you. And that new version is born the moment you are willing to destroy everything that is keeping you small. This is your moment. This is your battle. This is your transformation. Burn the excuses. Crush the limitations. Kill the weakness. Build the discipline. Forge the mindset. Create the future. And when the world asks how you became so strong, so focused, so unstoppable, look back at the ashes of your former self and say, I destroyed who I was so I could become who I was meant to be. And the journey doesn't end there. The moment you conquer one weakness, another challenge will appear, testing whether your transformation is real or temporary. That's the price of growth. Life will keep asking, how badly do you want it? And your actions will answer every single time. Remember, legends are not created by talent alone. They are forged through relentless commitment when nobody is watching. So keep moving forward, even when progress feels invisible. Keep showing up, even when results are delayed. One day, the struggle you're facing today will become the story that inspires others. Stay disciplined, stay hungry, and never look back.